What's up everybody? Here's the best new cycling tech this week. Trek just launched the 4th gen Top Fuel, slotting it between the Super Caliber XC race bike and Fuel EX trail bike. The frame is now lighter, with leaner tubes saving about 220 grams on both the carbon and alloy models without giving up internal cable tunnels. It's also more aggressive. Base setting is a 29er with 120mm rear travel and 130 forks, but you can bump that to 130/140. Or put a 120mm fork on it for a more XC racy feel. A new 4-position lower shock mount lets you change both geometry and the shock's leverage rate, so you can tune it for the trail at hand and also switch it to a mullet setup with a 140 fork. The head angle is half a degree slacker, chainstays are size specific, and a straighter seat tube allows longer dropper post insertion. The bigger down tube storage now comes with lighter bags and fits more stuff. The only thing it loses is the knock block in the head tube, which prevented overturning the handlebar in a wreck. Complete bikes from $2,700 to $10,500. The Kona Process has been their all-around big trail bike for years, and now they get a slacker front end, shorter seat tubes for better standover, deeper seat post insertion for longer droppers, and a flip chip that lets you run at 29er or MX. Bottle cage placement is improved, and there are now tool mounts under the top tube. The Process 153 has 153mm travel with 160 forks, and the Process 134 has 134mm travel with 140 forks. Both come in 2 carbon and 2 alloy models, and the alloy bikes use external routing except for the dropper. Prices from $2,500 to $5,500. Powered by a mini version of their proprietary Dyname motors, the new Mountain Reaper Powerplay is a downsized, appropriately powered e-mountain bike for kids. It has 40 Nm of torque, about half of what a full power adult bike has, with a 300 watt motor and 240 watt hour battery, good for a couple hours of family shred time. Parents can adjust max speed and power to keep things in check too, which is a really nice feature. The alloy frame has 130mm rear travel and is available with 24-inch wheels and 120 forks or 26-inch wheels and 140 forks. Flip chips and a 10mm reach adjust headset let you grow the bike as your kid grows. MSRP from $4,600 to $4,900. The Wolftooth Resolve 2.0 claims to be the longest dropper seat post ever with 4 travel options ranging from 125mm up to 242mm. It's adjustable in 5mm increments up to a 35mm reduction to fit almost any bike. The new version has 25% lighter actuation and a new 34.9 diameter option. Their self-bleeding tech is better than ever now, purging air every time you drop it so it'll never sag. Weights from 441 to 711 grams, price is $350 to $395. You can upgrade your current Resolve post with the new internals for $80 and add the Remote Pro lever for $70. Feedback's RAKK spring-loaded bike display stand has caught up with modern bikes and now fits 29 by 4.5 tires. It'll also hold 700 by 23 road tires and 20-inch by 1.5 kids bike wheels, with adapters available to hold smaller 16-inch wheels. The base is wider and longer, and the lever arm taller, for more stability with bikes up to 75 pounds. It's $60 for RAKK 2.0, and $70 for RAKK 2.0e, which adds a cradle for your e-bike's charging brick plus cable management features. This week's recap is sponsored by Wolftooth and their new in-case mini pump, a compact pump with big volume and a weatherproof design that fits their multi-tools, tire pluggers, and more inside. Check them out at wolftoothcomponents.com. The updated Salsa Cutthroat gravel bike gets a UDH derailleur hanger, tougher, abrasion-resistant frame protection on the down tube, BB shell, and chainstays, and a full carbon steerer on all forks on all models. The first build to get all these updates is this SRAM Rival GX Access transmission bike for $5,500, with more options coming later this summer. All those bags on the bike? They're part of the new EXP collection and includes the Chala frame bag, Saguaro seat bag, which has 2 sizes with the mounting structure and dry bags sold separately, and, not shown, an agave pannier bag that mounts to any standard rack. The new Parcours FKT gravel wheels are aerodynamically optimized around knobby 40mm gravel tires, and specifically the new Panaracer Gravel King X1. Aero benefits extend to tires ranging from 35 to 45mm wide though, so you don't have to use that tire to get faster. The rim has a hybrid truncated virtual windfoil that mimics a deeper NACA profile, but with softer edges so that it's aero on the back half of the wheel too, where the rim becomes the leading edge. They're hookless, and the rim's edge uses a softer resin to absorb impacts to prevent damage from rock strikes. Internal width is 27mm and requires a minimum 35mm wide tire. Depth is 47mm, weight's 1,500 grams, and they start at $1,600. Also available with a classified 2x rear hub. The new Maxxis High Road SL2 is their lightest ever road tubeless tire thanks to a casing design borrowed from motorcycle tires. Most tubeless bike tires use a single piece of casing that's layered to create 3 plies under the tread cap, but these use their turn-up construction, which is 2 separate pieces of casing layered to create a double ply. This saves 45 grams and makes the tire more supple and decreases rolling resistance. Each ply wraps around the bead and extends a few millimeters up the sidewall, adding pinch flat protection and more sidewall support for less squirm at low pressures. They also added a sidewall protection layer and a puncture strip under the tread. It's available soon in 25 and 28 millimeter widths. Price is TBA. The new reTyre bicycle tire uses some interesting materials to become carbon neutral. The bead and puncture protection come from used aero mid-body armor. The nylon casing is made from recycled fishing nets collected from the ocean, and the tread is made from algae. Not only is algae renewable, it's harvested from algae blooms that would have otherwise harmed aquatic ecosystems and released lots of methane. This actually gives them a net negative carbon footprint, and when it's worn out, the entire tire is recyclable. Very cool. The new RAKK Circuit METNET bring their very comfortable road shoes down to a $139 price point. The broad toe box gives feet room to breathe, and the unique METNET shape of the vent holes helps the synthetic upper mold to the shape of your foot without tightness or hot spots. They have a BOA L6 style plus a Velcro strap, a nylon composite sole that's stiff but walkable, and a cool 2-bolt, 3-bolt combo cleat mount so you can run road or mountain bike pedals. It's available in unisex sizes from 36 to 48 in white, black, and a gorgeous shiny dark purple. RAKK has also spread the METNET design across 3 new performance mountain bike shoes, which work great for gravel too. All 3 get their grippy tachyon rubber tread, NarGuard rubberized toe coating, removable toe and heel spikes, and use a mix of recycled and renewable materials. The top-of-the-line RSL Mountain are race shoes with a very stiff OCLV carbon sole and dual BOA Li2 dials for micro adjustments. The exterior finish sheds mud, dirt, and debris. MSRP $450. The Cambion has been one of my favorite shoes for years, a perfect blend of performance and adventure-ready comfort, and now it looks even better. It has a slightly less stiff carbon composite sole and dual BOA L6 dials. It comes in black and this very cool brown color. MSRP is $260. The Foray is more comfortable with a roomier upper and a hike-a-bike friendly nylon composite sole, with a single BOA L6 dial plus a Velcro strap. This one's also available in wide sizing. MSRP $150. If you're trying to outsmart the crazy heat this summer, Pearl Izumi's new Attack Air jersey and Pro Air bib shorts both use ultralight breathable fabrics with infrared reflective yarns embedded to bounce the sun's heat off and keep the fabric cooler. I'm kinda tall, so I love Pearl's long 10.5-inch inseam, and the Attack Air jersey's UPF 50 Plus sleeves are pretty long too, which helps block more sun. Super Pacific is known more for their rooftop tents, but they just launched a variety of Huck Pack gear organizers, including a duffel bag with modular packing cubes. However, I think the star of the show is the seat back organizer. The back panel is soft Velcro, so you can stick the smaller pouches on however you like, all of which are made of durable material plus one breathable mesh pouch. They have YKK zippers and glow-in-the-dark zipper pulls too. Perfect for road trips, van life, and overlanding. Lastly, Strava has a new family plan that's $140 a year for premium that lets you add up to 4 people. The current single user rate is $80, so it's a deal even if you just get one friend to join you, but it drops as low as $35 each with 4 people. As long as everyone lives in the same country, you can invite whoever you want to join your quote-unquote family. That's all the best stuff from this week. For links to everything in this video and more cool stuff I found, head over to thelunchride.com. Thanks, and I'll see y'all next Friday.